Thanks very much, Ger. Beautiful opening shots there of the herd of deer in the Phoenix Park in Dublin. Joined now by deer keeper with the OPW, the Office of Public Works, Terry Moore. Terry, I know the park has been very, very busy right across the Easter, but a problem, and we mentioned it earlier on, that's been snuck in now, is people feeding the deer, the public giving them crisps, potatoes, sweets, bread, whatever. Tell us, what's going on with it at the moment?
Yeah, it's a big problem for the last 10 years, and it seems to be getting worse. It's a new phenomenon. Like, essentially, people coming in with bags of carrots, you know, bread, chocolate, crisps, things like that. You know, things that would have been a luxury 50 years ago, but at the moment, people bring them in and feeding the deer, thinking that they need food. They don't need any supplement. They're primarily grazers. They don't just eat grass, and whatever's in season they'll eat. But there's absolutely no need to feed them. It causes a lot of stress and a lot of harm, and does a lot of damage to the digestive system.
Now, they are very quiet. We're quite close to them here. People almost think they're domestic animals, don't they? But they're clearly not.
No, they're a wild animal. They're very unpredictable. I mean, they look placid there when they're on their own. That's the best way to leave them. The distance we're at, looking at them there now, they're happy, not interfering. So they're just going through the natural routine, the natural habitat. Nobody disturbing them. So they'll rest, digest, and, you know, eat. That's their natural pattern, you know. And
what influence would all that kind of food have on their internal system then?
It creates acidiosis, where you know, a high level of acid in the blood and the oxygen level of the deer. But also, unfortunately as well, it creates like a sugar rush to the deer, so they don't want to eat the normal grass that they need.
Yes.
So it's like, you know, we eat too much junk food. You know, you're just not getting the proper nutrients and supplements that you need.
And they're very clever, like they're almost, you were saying, like dogs, so they know when people, the public are coming over, they know they've got treats, they know they've got, so they will come over.
Aye, that's the big fear, because they've like a great sense of smell.
Yes.
And if they see someone coming over with a backpack, they'll automatically think now that there's food in the backpack or a bag, and they'll come over, and they don't know any better. And they're a big animal, big powerful animal, and just afraid that a young kid or someone, you know, if you move too quick, the deer will get startled. They're unpredictable, and who knows what could happen. You know, big antlers, some of the bucks weigh up to 100 kilos.
About 40 to 50 kilos, even more, right?
More. And buck could be adding up to 90 to 100 kilos, female about 50 kilos.
And of course, we're coming into fawn season as well.
Yeah, the fawns will be born now in June. At the moment now it's April, the deer are starting to shed their antlers. They shed their antlers once a year. And you can see in the distance there, some have already lost one, and they don't fall off at the same time, but just individually they'll come off. And then they'll grow a new set over the next 18 weeks, a full new set of antlers.
Okay.
After 18 weeks.
Well, we're going to be chatting more about the herd into the next hour, but the advice is really to the public to don't feed the deer.
Yeah, I implore people when they come into the park and they want to enjoy the deer, just keep 50 metres of a distance. Please don't feed them. There's no need. It's only doing them more harm than good. It doesn't do any good. It does them a lot of harm. So if people could do that, it'd be absolutely fabulous.
Okay, thank you so much, Terry. We'll chat to you again in the 9 o'clock hour.